Yeah, hold on. Let us go.
Let's continue our journey.
Okay, boom. Boom. You have a niche little setup here. I have to learn how to make my stream horizontal on TikTok. I need Zach's help for that, though. I can't lie. I need a real connoisseur. I might wake up early and just ask, bro. But we're gonna do a quick hour stream, guys. Just gonna watch a little bit of YouTube before bed. What's up, Tommy? Just gonna do a quick YouTube before bed. Let's see, what does YouTube have for us? People are going nuts over this. You know what? You know what we should watch? We should see what's up with Avatar. Avatar trailer. Avatar. Okay. Last Airbender. Airbender. Yo, what's up, Reed? What's up, Susan? What's up, Anus? Let's see it. What's up, blah blah?
Air, water, earth, fire. The elements that bind our world together
Let's see this. What up, just Cole?
are the same that break us apart. Peace and chaos.
All my homies have been
No obstacle can be overcome without a journey to discover one's self.
True. Okay.
My name is Juan, and
I mean, that was really little. What's up, Ruby Rose? Ruby Rose? Hold on. Seems a little bit too familiar. I feel like I've heard that name before. That's really it? That's it? Last Airbender? How about if we do leaks? Guys, is it animated? Just check. I'll show you guys what I saw. Show you guys what's on my page.
What are we eating tonight? Eating.
Okay, yeah, this is peak, guys. This is peak, though. I can't lie. Hold on, let me get my stream in the back, because this is about to be peak. Y'all know what we're eating tonight.
What are we eating tonight? Eating curry joe, my nigga. Don't tell me what you found. Boo boo gaga. I'm calling curry joe. Don't let me down. Let off another round. I'm smoking up the pound. Just. What are we eating tonight?
Yeah?
Probably gonna let you go because I'm gonna put bed and you're like talking pretty loud.
Do you want me to mute?
Sure.
But, guys, this is the editing skill of a god in the hands of a jester, as we say. I am in fact investing in this. Okay, hold on. Let me go in my, because I want to see the Avatar Last Airbender, the content. How do I go in activity again? Shit, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Let's just go full screen. Let's go here. Let's go settings. Let's go. Where is it again? Interaction, direct messages, your browser, your preference, business. No privacy. Manage account. What the fuck? Screen time. Guys, I forgot how to do this. You can go back and like see what videos you watch. Someone knows. Help me out, bro. Help me out. Yo, how you doing? How you doing, zombie guy? I don't know. Watch, bro. Like, just stay a second. I need to find the shit. I forgot how to do this. Is it view profile? No, it's not view profile. I don't know how to do this on my computer. You can go and like watch the shit that like you've seen before. Cause I didn't like it. How do I do that? Activity. How do I go into activity? Thank you for the likes, bro. Twin started live. Of course. Of course. Manage topic. No. Dude, where is it? I want to see the shit that I seen. This is pissing me off. I can do it on my phone. I know how to do it on my phone. Interaction. Can you not do it on your computer? Can you not go check the shit that you've seen? We'll just search it up. That's what we'll do. You know what? Look what we'll do. We'll go back. Did I like it? I don't think I liked it. I didn't. Okay. We'll go Avatar. Last Airbender.
Let's continue our journey.
This is exactly what I wanted to see. I'm so excited, bro.
Silence on the bed.
That's so clean. This is so clean, bro. This is really clean. Okay, hold on. Let me see the budget for this. $15 million. Not movie. Do we have the name for the movie that's gonna come out? New movie. Avatar: Last Airbender. New movie. Budget. 80 million. Avatar Aang: The Last Airbender 2026 from Avatar Studios, and Paramount has estimated production budget of around 80 million. That's crazy. That's insane, bruh. They better do us good. Okay. Don't tell me what you found. You know you get that down. They call it Cuddy Joe. The way that she gets down. There we go. Now people can actually hear me. I'm sorry, my mic was like 3 kilometers away. Might I say. Reacting to prehistoric Australia. What is that? I don't think I've seen this. I don't want to see that. I don't want to spoil myself. Why is my YouTube For You page so dog shit right now? Should we watch a fucking... We should watch this. We're gonna watch this and then we're gonna watch this. Let's see.
Fentanyl must be amazing. Loads of people give up on everything that makes life good for it. Their loved ones, any other possessions or pursuits, homes, their dignity, and even their lives. But actually, fentanyl is garbage heroin, inferior in every single way but one. It's the perfect drug for dealers. And while we hear a lot about how deadly fentanyl is, many people it kills are not even fentanyl addicts. It's truly the dumbest drug to ruin your life for. Let's learn what fentanyl does to you, what it feels like, and why it's so much lamer than heroin. Pain and pleasure. Maybe the two most important forces that guide our survival are pain and pleasure. Pain may be the most visceral physical experience. A claw ripping your flesh, a bone cracking, rejection eating your soul. Pain can be scary and unbearable. It's the strongest signal our bodies have to make us avoid harm. Pleasure is what makes life good because it feels, well, amazing. Eating things that are sweet or high fat, having sex, or opening another booster pack with your friends. Anything that makes you feel pleasure makes you want to do it again. These two opposing forces guide you through life. Pain shouts, "Stop, this is bad." Pleasure cheers, "More, do that again." But while they are opposites, they're also linked. Sometimes our body needs to end pain and create pleasure at the same time. After giving birth, pain gets toned down and the mother is showered in happy hormones so she can bond with the newborn child. During an intense hunt, the hunter forgets the physical exhaustion and minor injuries. Both are technically not great experiences, but need to be repeated for our survival. And nature invented a powerful mechanism to achieve this, the mighty opioid receptor. It's like a keyhole on the neurons that control pain and pleasure. If activated, it reduces pain and how much you care about pain, and it creates pleasure and good feelings. The details are complex and not relevant for this story. What you need to know is that any molecule that can fit into an opioid receptor like a key is called an opioid. Opioids are extremely powerful, so when your body uses natural opioids like endorphins when you laugh, it releases only a tiny amount exactly where they're needed. So the effects are mild and localized. Your sprained ankle feels better, a painful memory subsides, you get a boost of happiness meeting an old friend. And now we're getting to drugs. Humans found opioids in nature like morphine and were quite taken by them. They got refined into a whole family of drugs used in hospitals and to relieve patients that are in immense pain. Codeine, OxyContin, Vicodin, and of course, heroin, and the worst of all, fentanyl. Before we can explain why fentanyl is the most garbage drug, we need to do something fun. Let's inject some heroin together. Ready? The supernova of pleasure. Heroin rushes through your entire body and flips every opioid receptor it finds. A rapid cascade of things happens everywhere all at once. A symphony of intense sensations. Every cell regulating pleasure is now high. Without their control, floodgates of happy hormones open and fill you up top to bottom with pure bliss. A cup of coffee, a nectar of joy. This song you like, a celestial symphony. A cuddle, pure love from the center of the universe. Wherever you felt pain before, from wounds or aching joints or menstrual cramps or loneliness or self-loathing, it's gone now. You are simply unable to feel pain or care about it anymore. Like dimming the lights in a cozy room, your brain's alert system is put to sleep and you feel at ease, warm and serene. Any stress melts away and dissolves into a dreamlike haze. You're no longer worried or tense about anything. This peace even spreads to your essential organs, slowing your breath, soothing and slowing your intestines. Your chest rises and falls like the gentle waves of a quiet shore. You're sailing a sea of calm and happiness that feels perfect.
Why is he like glazing heroin though? Like realistically speaking.
And eternal. The full load of a strong opioid like heroin for the very first time is one of the most amazing feelings humans can experience. For a few hours, you're in heaven. And this is exactly the problem. Your brain is not equipped to handle anything like it. You feel too good. But nothing lasts forever, and now you're in trouble. You just experienced the best feeling you ever felt. Your brain's reward center is completely fried, and can't comprehend what happened. If what you did felt this good, it has to be amazing for your survival and you should do it again. Except you can never ever feel this good again. This will be your peak life moment forever. You may forever chase this feeling you had this very first time. And now you're back in the regular world, with your insecurities, where your knee hurts, regular tasting coffee, and having to work hard for happy hormones. Comparison is the thief of joy, and now you have your life to compare to a supernova of bliss. The indescribable feeling comes with a damage to your sense of life and self that may be irreparable. And this is not even the worst. Opioids are incredibly addictive, and the addiction among the worst you can have. The supernova of pain. Once you've taken opioids a few times, your brain has had enough. The cells controlling pain and pleasure are constantly high and drowsy, so it boosts them and makes them hyperactive. This happens very fast, sometimes after a few days of use. You've developed an opioid tolerance, toning down all the nice effects you're doing the drugs to achieve. To feel like before, you'll need way higher doses. Now, you're at a crossroads. Quit and have your system go back to normal fairly quickly, or keep going and take more. You take the wrong turn. Over the next few weeks, your brain keeps pushing back and you keep taking more. The effects are not quite what they were, but still mildly nice. Until one day, you can't get opioids and realize your body is now your enemy.
Yo, is it just me, or is he using the girl from Euphoria? I don't know her name. Zendaya. Is he using Zendaya right now? Like, low-key, because this is the plot of Euphoria.
Your systems are so hyperactive that they make you feel the opposite of what the drug was doing. Welcome to withdrawal. It all starts with a creeping unease. Instead of being euphoric and happy, nothing feels good anymore. Your coffee is tasteless, your favorite song lame, your loved ones distant. A storm of negative emotions shatters your sea of calm. Serenity is replaced by anxiety and angst, like something terrible is imminent. Your worries, insecurities, and all the fears you suppressed aren't just back, but amplified into an existential crisis.
My God.
You're so restless you can't sit still. Your heart is beating too fast. You shiver, sweat, hyperventilate. Your pain circuits are now oversensitive, so your bones and muscles ache and hurt for no reason. Old wounds, physical and mental, torture you. You have belly cramps and diarrhea and have to vomit. You're too agitated to rest. A war inside your body that you can't escape. And of course, there's the craving, screaming for you to make it stop. Your mind and body beg for a hit. You can be in this state for up to 2 weeks, or make it stop right.
2 weeks, bro. Why would you do this to yourself for
away.
2 weeks?
Okay, so why not just take heroin forever and feel amazing always? The fun thing is that it doesn't work this way. You get tolerant to the nice effects like euphoria faster than to the bad ones like dangerously slow breathing. So it turns from touching the love center of the universe to mostly drowsy numbness and relief from withdrawal. Now you don't take opiates to get to heaven, but to avoid hell. You're in a prison of your mind and body, unable to connect with all the things that could actually make you feel good. Opioid addiction is brutal and extremely hard to escape. It should be pretty clear that you need to be extremely careful with any opioids, and if you have the chance to do it for fun, just don't. There's a very real risk that your life might just be over, and that you'll go through hell. Now that we've seen the heaven and hell of heroin, we can get to fentanyl, the garbage drug. Fentanyl is really garbage heroin. Everything we just described is true in different intensities for most opioids. They can be great, all of them can be hell. Heroin is just sort of the strongest, except it isn't. Fentanyl is around 50 times more potent than heroin, but that doesn't mean 50 times more amazing, quite the opposite. Fentanyl is extremely good at crossing the blood-brain barrier, the firewall that protects your brain from harmful substances. It enters your brain so easily that you get from 0 to extremely high almost instantly. But just as fast as it enters, it leaves again. A heroin high can last 6 hours. One from fentanyl can fade in minutes. Fentanyl doesn't feel as good as heroin, Instead of a supernova of bliss, you mostly get the black hole of nodding away. But it comes with all the withdrawal symptoms. As a bonus, because fentanyl acts so quickly on your brain, it fries your reward center even more, making it even more addictive than heroin. And since you only need so little of it, it's super easy to overdose and die by accident. It's the deadliest illegal drug in US history by far.
Damn.
Between 2013 and 2023, it killed about 400,000 Americans. Fentanyl really is garbage heroin. Too dangerous, too intense, too addictive, too little fun. But then why are so many people taking it? Well, actually, nobody wants to. Fentanyl is not for users, it's for dealers. The house always wins. Fentanyl is a drug dealer's dream. One truckload could supply the entire US for 1 year. It's cheap to make and easy to smuggle. Heroin needs plants and fields and way more space. So garbage fentanyl just took over the heroin supply. It might have seemed great for heroin addicts at first, and then its trap snapped close. While some people may seek out fentanyl specifically, several studies have found that most opioid users try to avoid it. Even worse, a lot of people who die from fentanyl don't take it willingly. Dealers want people to come back for their product, and by adding a tiny trace of fentanyl to any drug, they can make it more addictive.
Damn.
Even if people don't realize they took an opioid, they'll feel its effects. So dealers started to mix all kinds of drugs with fentanyl, turning the entire US drug market into a minefield where any trip can be your last. Because way too often, they put a bit too much in their mixes. In 2022, the combination with pills, often counterfeit oxycodone and benzodiazepines, accounted for about 20% of all fentanyl deaths. In 2023, the US authorities seized 115 million pills with fentanyl. 70%
That's
contained a
insane.
lethal dose.
That's
About half of
insane.
fentanyl overdoses came where you expected the least, from stimulants like cocaine and meth. A lot of people may have taken these mixes
Bro, deadass, you got dealers hiding fent in your coke, man. Like, that is crazy.
on purpose, but many others just wanted to party
Imagine the student who got coke to, like, study. Like, he got coke to, like, walk in and study and, like, have a study session or whatever, but then there's fent and he just, like, tweaks out.
and weren't ready for an opioid surprise.
He went from being, like, I don't know, some kid in, like, law school to just a fent poser on the road. Like, that's looking tragic.
This is especially dangerous because if you've never tried opioids, you can overdose very easily. Fentanyl really has no upsides outside medical use. For dealers and cartels, it means easy profit. For users, it means a worse opioid addiction and a worse life. For people who would never ever try it, it can be a death sentence they didn't see coming. No matter how alluring they are, using opioids even in safe settings is playing with fire on the best of days. Fentanyl is a garbage drug that turns this fire into a raging furnace, increasing the risk of death massively. There's really only one conclusion to draw here. If you have the choice, don't step into the supernova of pleasure, because the danger of it turning into a supernova of pain is just too high. Getting to the root of an issue requires looking at all sides and thinking critically about the information we consume. In today's world, this can be difficult. This is why ground news is such an important. Smugglers, fewer than.
All I'm gonna say is that for an equal amount of pain, there's an equal amount of pleasure, and for an equal amount of pleasure, there's an equal amount of pain. So you can't just, you can't just rely on substance, especially substance that, like, quote unquote, take the pain away. Like, I remember when I was on oxytocin for my wisdom teeth surgery. Like, it was low-key scary how much of the pain it would take away. Like, 1 second I was, like, in, like, deadly crying pain, like mind-breaking pain, and then the next I'm just chilling. Like, I was just chilling, and then that's when I realized, like, shit, bro, like, this is not good. That sounds interesting.
Percent of waking hours is spent thinking about what isn't going on, meaning for almost half of your existence, about 47% of waking hours is spent thinking about what isn't going on, meaning for almost half of your existence, you're living in your own mind, and that's not great, since it could be the reason you feel down a lot of the time. Your mind generates somewhere between 6,000 to 60,000 thoughts a day, tiny flashes, fragments and impulses, most of which appear and disappear without you ever noticing. But inside that private space, only about 1 to 2/5 of your thoughts show up as words, or as an internal conversation, or a narration you hear. The rest is just a mix of images, audio cues, flashes of memory, feelings, gut pulls, and half-formed ideas that you understand without ever saying them. And that's assuming you're even in the 30 to 50% of people who report having an inner voice at all. Granted, most of these numbers are self-reported, since we're yet to find a perfect scientific way to measure qualia, or someone's private experience. Still, it's safe to say, inner monologues and the many ways people think are far too strange, too diverse, and too fascinating to not talk about. And yet, we all just assume everyone else's inner world works like ours. It doesn't, at all. Because there isn't one default setting for thinking. There are 5 entirely different ways that people can think. Some people, about 40%, have internal voices, which are like constant dialogues or conversations going on with themselves in their head. They talk to themselves, argue with themselves, rehearse conversations they might never have, and for them, silence isn't real silence. It's just the moment that voice speaks. So if they'd lost their keys and they go looking for them, their mind goes, did I leave them on the table? Maybe in my jacket? Maybe I dropped them in the car? That kind of inner speech shows up in about 20 to 30% of thoughts on average. But the variation is wild. Some people use it more than 70% of the time, others almost never do.
It's me.
Then around 50% of people are visual thinkers. These people don't talk to themselves. They mostly see things, meaning instead of saying, where are my keys, they get a mental snapshot of the last place they remember having them without any words associated. Maybe even picture their keys in each place they think of looking into.
Well, I do that too.
Other people, or about 20%, only think in feelings, so their thoughts are more like emotional responses. Their thoughts show up as emotional pulls, moods, or body level sensations. Looking for keys becomes a tiny jolt of panic, then a feeling that points them toward the bedroom or toward their bag. Like their emotions guide the search before their mind
But check this. What if I lose my keys? I get a jolt that pulls me to my room. Then I get to my room. And then I think, when's the last place I saw my keys? And then I think, when's the last place I saw my keys? And then I stop and I envision my thought, my memory, and I recall. Haven't I just done all 3 of them? That's what I'm trying to say, you know, like, what if I don't function within a single one of them? What about humans that don't function in a single box?
explains it. Another 20% of people say it's common for their thoughts to be more like sensors. This means when they try to remember their keys, they might mentally feel the motion of putting them in a coat pocket, or remember the sound of them hitting a surface. Lastly, and maybe the most misunderstood group, which is surprisingly not that small, are the ones that have no audio or visual association with their thoughts whatsoever. These are people who report not experiencing any kind of inner thoughts the way the rest of us do. Now you might have noticed that these percentages don't quite add up to an exact 100. That's firstly because this is still a self-reported topic, meaning the values shouldn't be taken as exact, but also because most people are a blend of more than one style.
I knew it. See what I was saying? Shahe. My bad. I don't know why I read that like that. I'm low-key dyslexic.
You could talk to yourself internally and still visualize things clearly. You could think mostly in concepts, but get emotional signals when something demands it. The mind isn't locked into one format. It's fluid, layered, inconsistent in the most human way. And even within one category, people exist on different levels.
Yeah.
A verbal thinker could have full discussions with themselves, sometimes even say stuff out loud, while another hears just fragments of phrases. A visual thinker might see crisp, detailed scenes, while someone else only gets faint silhouettes. A well-known example of this difference is something called the apple test. If I ask you to close your eyes and picture an apple and then describe what you saw in a comment, you'll notice the results scatter everywhere. Some of you will see it like it's physically there, with perfect textures, shadows and highlights. Some could even rotate it, move it around. Some wouldn't even need to close their eyes. They could do it that easily. Others would get a dim impression, like a low-resolution image. Some only see the word apple, or the idea of one, with no picture at all. And a small portion of people, or apparently 0.8% of you, will see absolutely nothing, a complete absence of imagery. And that's aphantasia, or the inability to form mental images. And what's crazy is that people with aphantasia often don't realise they're different until their 20s or 30s. They hear people say, picture this, and think it's just a figure of speech. When they find out other people actually see images,
That's low-key tragic, bro. That's low-key fucking tragic.
their whole understanding of reality shifts. Temple Grandin, the famous animal scientist with autism, is on the opposite end. She's a hyperphantasic visual thinker, meaning she's able to have exceptionally vivid mental imagery to the point where it can seem as real as actual sight. She said trying to understand word-based thinkers feels like trying to understand aliens. This is why communication is harder than we think. You might describe something with words, but the person listening might think in pictures. You might give someone directions verbally while their brain wants a map. Teachers explain concepts linearly, while some students only understand them spatially. We think we're speaking the same language, but sometimes we're not even using the same operating system. And the differences don't stop at how we think. It shows in all the weird little things we always could do without really noticing, although they're kind of insane if you think about them, like how almost 80% of us can replay music internally almost perfectly, and how few of us could even hear it so vivid that it's nearly indistinguishable from actual sound. Another thing is how you can talk to yourself in your head in voices you can't even do in real life. Every pitch, no matter how deep or high, accents or tones, are all almost natural to do inside. You could probably even perfectly mimic every person and character you could think of, even if it's...
Man, nigga, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. If you got rid of that yee ass haircut, you get some bitches on your dick. Better yet, maybe Tanisha gonna call you dog ass instead of fucking that lawyer she be fucking with. Nigga. A man knocks on my door. A man knocks on your door. Wait, what does he say? I forgot how he says it. Shit. I forgot.
a voice you physically can't produce. It feels like voice acting if you had no limits to what you can do. And this is something over half of us experience. Some people can also feel sensations just by thinking about them. If they think about cold metal, they get a tiny chill on their fingertips. If they imagine running their hand along velvet, they get a faint texture sensation. If they see pain, they often can't stand looking because to some level they feel it too. This shows up in around 15% of people, and interestingly, those who report this kind of sensory imagination tend to score higher on measures of affective empathy, the kind of empathy that lets you feel what others feel. And if your mind still isn't impressing you enough, you could even train it to use something called the loci method, or a memory palace. It's basically turning information into a route you walk through in your head. You take a place you already know, like the layout of your apartment, and you assign each object or corner to a piece of information you want to remember. It's the standard tool used by competitive memory athletes, not because they're born different, but because this one technique works insanely well. In studies where regular people are taught the method, their recall often jumps to several times higher than before, sometimes 5 to 10 times the amount they could remember with repetition alone. And even though it's that effective, barely anyone uses it. And this is why people with visual thinking are usually better at memorizing, sometimes even having photographic memory, although some consider it a myth. That doesn't mean people with strong inner voices are any less fascinating. They usually have an edge when it comes to planning, problem solving and rehearsing, since they silently talk all the time. But that same skill makes them more prone to looping thoughts, and proof is, overthinking shows up more often in people who rely heavily on verbal thinking. And all of this goes to show how the way you experience consciousness, a particular mix of voices, images, feelings and silence in your head, is completely unique to you. Nobody will ever know what your mind actually looks or sounds or feels like, and you'll never truly know theirs. You can describe it, you can approximate, but the lived experience is forever yours alone, because every person you meet is in a way living in a completely different universe than you. Their internal reality is fundamentally different from yours. The only life you truly live isn't the one people see from the outside, it's the one inside your head, and it's really humbling to notice that everyone passing you in the street every day has a whole life going on, as special and full as yours. But that's a topic for another video.
This is you. No.
See, I'm not watching some homeless fucking slob, AI slob.
In the paintings of
Hidden symbolism of aisles. How to read people so accurately they think you can mind read. How to control your emotions like Anya Koji. Nah, I knew Captain Gojo win the war in Iran. Can he? I think he can, definitely.
not even a scratch, and in a single afternoon. And that's exactly why he wouldn't actually solve it. Because this question isn't really about power, it's about why wars like this don't end at all.
I'm not watching this, bro. Stop training traps. Let's see.
Doing a shrug is one of the worst exercises you can do if you're trying to build an aesthetic body. Look at this guy, for example. He has big traps and it makes his physique look super narrow. Whereas if he would have kept his traps smaller by not doing as many shrugging movements, he could have created a much wider look to his overall physique. And this is because the bigger your traps are, the more of this sloped appearance you create to your physique. And it just totally diminishes the dominance of your shoulders. And I'm not saying don't train traps. Like, I'm all for creating sizable middle and lower traps. What I'm saying is just refrain from doing those vertical movements that are going to heavily stress the upper traps. Because once you build your traps, for whatever reason, the neck area and the traps, they tend to hold their size really well. So it's a very hard muscle to shrink. And guys will say that they want big traps, you know, like Tom Hardy, but it's like, dude, like, you're not Tom Hardy. You don't have the same frame as Tom Hardy, and it's likely not going to look good on you. I have a 9-week workout program. It's all about making you look aesthetic, so there's not a...
I was looking distracted. Oh my gosh.
If God already knew, like, this was gonna happen, like, why would he let me do it? Especially for me being trans. Like, what is so evil about what I'm doing? Like, I'm not hurting anybody.
So sin in the Bible isn't just action, it's a condition of the world, right? So when God created everything, he created everything perfectly. Well, this means that sin perverted everything that God originally designed. So God loves us enough to give human beings free will, which gives us the choice to choose God or not. If God designed Allie as a boy, and then Allie is now claiming to be a girl, right? You would be outside of this original design that God has, and God says, no, I actually designed you as a boy. You know, Proverbs 14:26 says, there's a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death. Sin is fun for a season, and sin feels like freedom until you try to stop. Then it doesn't feel like freedom, right?
If God already knew...
I feel like too many people think that, like, sin revolves around evil towards others, if I can say it like that. Is this an accurate ball description?
Years ago, this thing got really so much heat because this brand...
Easily the most common comment that I get on this channel is something related to Moist Critical, Penguins Easy.
I don't care. Blue well encounter? That's insane. That's insane. Oh my gosh, bro. Imagine that shit fucking swimming under you. I would shit bricks. I would shit bricks. I would genuinely shit bricks. That's an awesome encounter, though. I can't lie. Cheap fucking built. Black market surgeons. Couldn't visit the stray cat I've known for 6 years for 2 weeks. This is her reaction.
2.5 inches and has found it.
Wants his family to be happy together. Financial status poor. Alright, that was looking funny. Bro, him pulling up with a semi-automatic is looking funny. I want to watch it.
A huge unhinged tantrum and meltdown about the whole thing, and then he sent some of his viewers over. So I was joking with them, saying like, oh, you guys must have just stopped the cuties watch party over there at Sneeko's stream, right? And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started dancing around with the gun.
That's not how you point a gun.
Threatening to come shoot me. So he kept
Very
saying,
dangerous.
oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come
Don't do that, people. You shouldn't do that. It's very dangerous.
see you, waving his gun around and dancing.
You wanna watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips. These are the only clips I'm watching. You were?
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said watch my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also
Dang, what?
mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips, you look fucking stupid here. Anyway, sorry for the gun anatomy.
Tell him, brother. Whoa. Whoa.
Bro pulled up with a full
Whoa.
fucking modified
America.
AR.
All you fall back on is one of three things: soy boy, bot, or NPC, and that's it. You never deviate from this path. After I posted my response, he went on stream and had a huge unhinged tantrum and meltdown about the whole thing, and then he sent some of his viewers over. So I was joking with them, saying like, oh, you guys must have just stopped the cuties watch party over there at Sneeko's stream, right? Welcome, cucks, that kind of shit. And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you, waving his gun around and dancing.
You wanna watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips.
This is so funny, bro. His face always fries me.
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said watch my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips, you look fucking stupid here. Anyway, sorry.
for the gun anatomy lesson.
Jesus.
He was very upset, so he was threatening to come shoot me, beat me. The day after I posted my response, he went on stream and had a huge shoot me. So he kept saying, "Oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you."
Be gun educated. Clip is for Nerf guns? No way.
And I'm sorry to be that guy. This is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags.
Oh, damn. That's a pencil. So, we all have a little bit of heat at this fight. Anybody's game, motherfuckers. Sometimes I forget he's a Florida man.
Dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips. You look fucking stupid here.
I always forget he's a Florida man. You know, I just think sometimes he's like a guy who's like slightly scared of like flying or germs. But like he's a Florida man at his core. He's not to be trifled with.
And I'm sorry to be that guy. This is like the grammar police of guns. Pull up, nigga. It's Nico's stream, right? Welcome, cucks, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And it got...
Aspen Gold ruined it. Tubi movie funniest moments. Who is this fake ass Kanye West?
Nigga, did you just curve a bullet? You're literally putting aside who you are, your dreams, your hopes for some f***ing bitch. Yo, don't call that. You're so stupid.
At the end of the day, Ronnie, I am a man.
A man who's gay. You like niggas, get that through your head.
And moved to the same neighborhood as him. However, in spite of me doing all that, my crush has yet to notice me.
What is this fake ass
Partially due
acting?
to the fact that I'm ugly as fuck.
Boy, hurry up. I got shit to do. Damn. I said hurry up. Damn, dig.
You're a liar, cheater, and a user. You ain't going nowhere. You belong to my dad, you bitch. Just for Kendra, motherfucker. Since you love her, be with her.
They couldn't even retake it. They couldn't even retake the clip.
Not to get involved. This apartment beauty. This company.
What
Yours.
did she sweeped her? She sweeped her on the chair.
This
What was that?
apartment beauty. This company. Your security company.
Sweetheart,
You promised.
Sweetheart, promises are made to be broken.
Yo. Chloe.
I'm just a kid.
Yo.
Break this house, bitch.
Yo. Don't hit the kid. No way, no way. Bro, what is this? It's just...
Call from dentist.
Hello?
Who is this?
Bitch, who are you?
What you doing touching shit?
Because clear as day, nigga, there ain't no dentist calling your phone. You know what? I've been trying to help your ass out. Lex, with your stinky ass breath. You got me f***ed up. Who the f*** was calling your phone?
You crazy as fuck.
You know what's crazy is this bitch calling your phone and she don't even have the audacity to help your ass get your rotten ass tooth fixed in the back of your fucking throat. Probably around this bitch and bitch's fat. You probably got a number from fucking Reese Wed. Hi, how you doing? Hello? Got all that fucking money with your rotten ass tooth. That's what threw off my pH balance is your breath trying to give me head.
Call from.
You done?
And don't blow on the bitch eye. I bet you she won't call your ass no more.
That was a low-key good acting, though.
Got him.
Make some extras. I got one for you.
Now clean this shit up and get the fuck out my face. Move, nigga!
Why she look like she has not slept in days?
Damn it.
Why are you yelling at him?
Mind your business, bitch. Ain't no bitch selling pussy gonna come in my house and question me.
Josiah, go to your room. Well, for the looks of the floor, she looks a little unappreciative.
Bitch, if you hit me, it's gonna take more than an army to get me off of you. Not tonight, mama. Go take your high ass on somewhere.
Oh, I see you smelling yourself, huh?
No, bitch, I'm smelling you.
Get the fuck out my house, you gutter snake hoe.
And then who gonna pay the bills? Cause you ain't working. And you ain't gonna do nothing to shoot up that little welfare check. But let me tell you something. Soon, I will be leaving. And soon Josiah is going to college. And you're gonna be in this miserable ass dump all by yourself.
Joanna was known to talk back, but this was a different side of her. She was pissed.
Rose was such a bit. Damn. They don't got volume no more. They turned this shit off.
You a dead bitch tonight. I'm gonna shoot your ass. I'm gonna shoot your ass dead. I brought your ass in this world. I'll take your whole ass out.
What?
Some chick gonna come in my house and put his hands on me. Bitch, I'm the pimp. You the motherfucking hoe. You better ask about me.
Hi, Cody. How are you?
Starving. Search for the closest pizza joint.
All restaurants serving pizza are now closed. Would you like me to search for something else?
Are you kidding? How about Mexican?
All restaurants serving Mexican food are now closed. Would you like me to search for something else?
Man, this is some bullshit, man. Oh, how about you whip me up some Chinese takeout?
How about I fry up some chicken and waffles?
Whoa. Whoever programmed you was pretty damn racist. So you gonna give me some chicken and waffles or what?
I'm sorry, but I'm not your bitch.
Ain't that some shit? With an attitude.
I'm also sorry that your bitch is dead.
What?
Say what?
I'm sorry that your bitch is dead.
Bro, really, bro? You brought a knife to a gunfight, bro? Really?
Bro, this hurts to watch. Like, every second of this is just painful.
Who's the shrimp taco now?
The shrimp taco.
So yeah, that was my most embarrassing moments.
I had such a great time. It was so nice. Yeah.
Walk out the frame.
Walk out the frame.
I said I had to go to the car. Then we out of this. Alright. That was good. Good pace on
Go to the car?
Yeah.
Going to the car, ready to leave.
Everybody took positions of the car.
Oh.
So he would be front.
I hit his shoulder, and I liked it that because it was like a a sneaky bitch thing, like. Like, because she didn't see it. She really didn't see it in real life.
I did
for
not.
real, for real.
I did not.
No, real life, she would see that. Real life.
No, she definitely would. Like, bitch.
And that is my most embarrassing moment.
Only a weak man would kill a woman.
Weak? Jasper cheating on you all the time, and all you do is take him back. Tammy told me what you did. You got a heavy price to pay. Fuck. God damn.
Yo, this is...
By association? Which one of you bitches was trying to line me up?
It was J-Rock. I'm sorry. It was her brother J-Rock.
You don't like snitches. You don't like loud bitches.
Nigga, how you gonna do that shit? I was trying to that bitch. You ain't see how thick she was?
Man, listen. Should be warm 10 to 15 minutes. Fine and J-Rock. Clean this shit up.
Wait,
Warm
what?
10 to 15.
That bitch. You ain't see how thick she was?
Man, listen. Should be warm 10 to 15 minutes. Fine
What?
and J-Rock. Clean this shit up.
Alright. Combined budget of $8. I'm dead.
I see. Should happen.
5'9", 160 pounds, fighting
5'9"
division.
versus 6'5".
Should happen.
Oh no, we gonna see. Fellas, come together.
Oh, he's
Please,
cooked.
touch gloves.
This 6'5"
Back up,
guy
y'all
is
both know the
cooked.
rules.
He's cooked. He may be tall, bro, but he's 173 at 6'5", bro. He's done. He's a little muscular. Yes. I still think he's gonna get knocked. Yo, he didn't even defend himself. Look, bro's defensive. Look, he eats that shit. Okay, that's dirty though. That's in the back of the neck. That's looking dirty. Check. That's cooked. That's cooked. That's cooked. He ate that. Like, what? His arms aren't even up, bro. Oh, it's done.
Hey. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He ate that. Like, he's looking back up and everything.
Hey, not on the chin, buddy.
Step
You
this
can't
way.
take him on the chin like
Step this way for me.
Let's take this shit.
You're alright. You're alright. You're fine. Hey, you can't take
Keep an eye on him.
like that.
Alright, fellas.
Why is he not defending himself? Like, he's not doing anything. And why is everybody outside the ring white except this guy? Like, bro. This guy keeps wailing on him. Like, he's so nonchalant. I don't get it. Like, check. Not one arm up and everything. This guy's already in assault mode. Straight for the gut. Oh, I know that shit hurt. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. His head hit the floor. Bow. Oh. God. Bro, look at the angle on this hoe. Bro. This guy became a perfect square.
Medic!
He's screaming and making like this. He cannot believe this shit. He cannot believe it.
Medic! Go to Mars! Talk about!
God of War, 5'9", 155. Here for war. Wing C, 5'6", 140. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. Yeah, baby. Street piece, round 1. Let's work. Can't complain about this, brother.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Fight name Iron Dragon, 138. It's my first fight. Let's get it.
The general from Pittsburgh, 5'5".
He's cooked. Unk is cooked. Unk is cooked. Yo. Okay, Unk is cooked.
Obey my commands. No hit my
Obey my commands.
head. No knees to the head. Left.
Oh, nice.
Get the underhooks. Boom. Yup. Nice. Good job.
Oh. He's looking good, bro. He's looking good. He's gotta watch out his leg, though. We're just grabbing him. Get on. Get on. Get on. Get on. Get on. Yeah, nice shit. He's tired.
Don't be afraid to catch it.
Oh, nice. He's got on. Oh no, he's cooked. Oh. Oh my god. Yo, guys, this is... Ain't this, guys? Ain't this the same thing, bro? Ain't this the same shit? It's the exact same shit, bro. He's done. He's done. He's done. What I don't get is why he just doesn't like start smacking him on the head like this. Like that's looking what I would do. I don't know if that's legal though.
Use your left hand to hit his body. The bell's gonna ring anyway. Come on.
That was really good though. Is it over? Is he gonna move on to the next? Like he ate that.
So don't forget to show at least something there. Your low kicks are good. Stay a little bit lower. That way you just need to try to grab it. That means that guy got her.
That's all he got is kicks. You go for that takedown, you can get it.
You see you trying to throw them knees, bro. I see you trying to grab it, bro. Grab it. He don't think you got it.
He was blocking all that good.
Yeah, he think he's gonna get off with them kicks. Fuck that. Yeah, let me throw that shit. Grab that shit.
He gonna try that show that spinning heel kick shit. No,
I've got the experience. The other one, look, he's got the talent, bro.
Who's next? Caressa, who's next?
What happened? I missed it. No way. Ooh. He ate that shit. He pinned him in the corner with his foot, bro.
Who's next? Caressa, who's next?
Bow.
My name is Old Boy David. My height is 5'5". And my weight for 144 pounds. My age is 51.
Texas from North Carolina, 5'10". Don't care. I'm here to put warhead in forehead. Shout out my boys from the 291st Airborne. It's for you. I know.
On Street Beefs, it's showtime. You ready? Round one.
Ready. I actually got my shit on Asian man. Asian guy gonna get it. His feet look more stable. Oh my gosh. Watch this. Let me watch this. Check this. Check that. Asian ungot this, bro. Shang Ming Liu. Ooh. Good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship.
Good work, guys. Jab, middle. Stay patient.
Let's see. Oh, he's so good at that. He keeps missing though. Okay. Oh, I know that hurt.
Short elbows there.
God.
Team, you know that. Whoa! Fight!
Why did bro do this? Why did bro do this? Hold on, let me make my fucking my block smaller here. My shit here. I mean, transform. Edit. Crop right. By like 50. Well. Yeah.
Hey, keep your jab out. Keep your jab out.
That body white.
30 seconds. 30 seconds left.
That body.
Damn, he's wailing on her. He's getting tired. He's getting tired.
Down the pipe. Down the pipe.
Ah, that was a ball hit. That was a ball hit.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That's round. That's round 2. Good work, guys. Back to your great play.
Stop trying to knock the block off. Yep. Look, every time he throws, he bends down like this. Stick with that jab. Wait until he throws that hook and then nail him with that, okay? You don't need to throw everything 100%. Just get him tagged up a couple times.
Someone gonna try to transition to something else, and then right as I heard the pop.
Round 2. You know what we do. You ready? You ready? Fight!
Okay.
Let's go! Step.
Ooh, we blocked that. He's tired though. I think he's tired. Ooh. He has a shorter reach though. Right to the chin. Let's see. Okay. Oh. That shit hurt.
Winner.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. عيد
وعليكم
مبارك لكل المسلمين بكل العالم. اتمنونا الفوز اليوم ان شاء الله راح نفوز وناخذ الحزام. Just want a quick shout out to Street Beef GoPro. Hit me up on Instagram, Bad Company. Shout out to Tusha too. Tusha, what's up?
I'm unknown from Mississippi, representing Orlando, Florida. I'm ready.
Street Beefs. One more title fight. This one for the vacant 185 MMA belt that somebody ran away and left open. Don't do that running. In this corner, we got unknown. He's 5.
What is this? Why Brooks got so much bunda and what is this?
5-0 and Satan's back.
What is this, bro?
backyard. And in this corner, we got Iraqi Assassin. He's 28-3 in Satan's backyard. Be safe, fellas. Fight hard. One more.
No, look.
I'm putting my money up. Look at this guy. His arms are bigger. Of course, that's not the only contestant. Like, his arms are longer. But like, I don't know. He's zesty, bro. Like, why is his cock out? Throws me off. I feel like this guy's gonna win. Like, he looks like he could murder someone. He looks like he wants to look tough.
You guys know the rules. Meet all time. If you're a team fight.
He's looking peeping at his dick. He's looking peeping at his dick, bro. Bro, his cock is looking like.
You ready?
Bro's a short.
Good fight.
Yo, he's looking got a thick ass, bro. Why is his ass so thick?
Put your foot on that edge.
There you go. Good. Nice. Nice. Good. Barry. Turn around. Yep. Nice. Double leg. Yep. Nice. Fight for underhooks. There you go.
Get off the cage. There you go.
Fight underhooks, Omar. Yeah, start your turn. Start your turn. Yeah, there you go. Relax. Control the position. Nice. Pin him up. Yep. Get heavy and relax. Yeah, start fighting. Start fighting inside. I got it, Rob. I got it.
There you go.
Good knees. There you go. Hands up. Hands up, Omar.
Start chopping that lead. Good. Nice.
Body shot. You got his stomach. Body shot. You have his stomach. Body shot. Body shot. There you go. Body shot. Body shot. You got his stomach. Don't let him take you down. Hips in. Nice. Double leg is there, Omar. Double leg is there.
There's a gap.
Got him. Again, another one. Another one to the body.
Break, throw a hook. Yep.
Grab him short guy.
Inside leg chop in the face.
Hands fly.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Right there, return.
You know what you're doing?
Commit to it.
This looks stressful.
Hands fly.
This is a close one. This is like. Let's see how. Oh, he just straight in the chin. Straight to the chin.
10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Throw some jabs out there. Keep your listen. Let your hands fly. Use your jab. He can't box with you. Use your jab. Keep him at a distance. He's gonna keep trying to leg you.
Go in. He's hurt still. He is hurt. And listen,
see, bro. These are good coaches. Look, the other one's saying keep your distance. You know, this one's saying go in. So I feel like this guy's gonna win. Because the other one's saying, you know, like, keep your distance. But, like, he's going to be super aggressive about it. And he's not going to be able to, like, keep his distance. At the end of the day, they're in a game. So, like, yalla for real.
Ready? Good fight!
Hands up on my face.
Okay, hold on. I don't want to miss this. Okay. How does this end? I think he's going to win. Okay. Oh! That was tough. Alright, this is the end of the road. Tonight. I'm gonna go to bed. I just wanted a quick stream. You know what? Quick stream type shit. Quick little stream. It was cute.